Megyn Kelly has had absolutely enough of the Israel First crowd like Ben Shapiro, CBS's new editor-in-chief Bari Weiss, and Mark Levin. After the TPUSA event, Megyn Kelly clapped back and stated that conservative American political commentator Ben Shapiro is the one that's actually contributing to the rise of anti-Semitism in America, not Tucker Carlson. This all really started just a couple of days ago when Ben Shapiro made this statement on stage.
Of Candace personally. The same holds true of Megyn Kelly, a person I consider a friend, characterizing Candace as a young mother and thus shying away from condemning her actions or fibbing about them. That is a non-starter. Meghan Markle is a young mother. Ilhan Omar is a young mother. That doesn't matter.
So after this, Megyn Kelly went ahead and responded back to that exact statement that Ben Shapiro made.
Well, I found it kind of funny that Ben thinks he has the power to decide who gets excommunicated from the conservative movement, which shows a willful blindness about his position in it. It reminded me a little of when the girl who was the head of our middle school chorus told me she was going to take all my friends away from me.
So it doesn't just stop right there. She actually ended up doing a Vanity Fair article, which what I just told you about, where she stated Kelly argued that figures like Shapiro and Weiss are actually fueling the rise of anti-Semitism through their attempts to censor criticism of Israel. They are making anti-Semites, she said. Tucker is not making anti-Semites, they are. It goes on, and if you've been seeing really what's going on, what's so interesting about this is that Vice President J.D. Vance actually ended up backing Kelly and called out Ben Shapiro indirectly by stating that people that are coming to the TPUSA event and using their platform on stage to denounce American political commentators are actually doing a disservice to what Charlie Kirk stood for, which, coming from the vice president, is pretty shocking to hear. Conservative leaders clash at America Fest over Kirk's death and Israel. I was reliably informed this week, this is Megyn Kelly stating this, that it is cowardly not to call out friends with unvarnished truth about their defects. So my days of being a polite friend to her regarding Bari Weiss are over, and there is more truths to come. But Megyn Kelly actually went on made a lot of posts related to this. She reposted this earlier. Here is a conspiracy theorist and the new editor-in-chief of CBS News, Bari Weiss, referring to combat veteran Tulsi Gabbard as an Assad toady, a claim that she's unable to substantiate and a term she's unable to define. This is because Bari Weiss tweeted that only cowards tolerate conspiracy theories, directly really aiming at Megyn Kelly and, of course, Candace Owens. So it goes on, and Megyn Kelly stated, only cowards take to the national stage or X to attack their, quote, friends, because Ben Shapiro called Megyn Kelly a friend and then went on to just give her shade without so much as a phone call to discuss it, and also didn't tag me because she is afraid, regarding Bari Weiss. Not to mention knows literally nothing about television, again, in regards to Bari Weiss. So Megyn Kelly's very much so going after her. And Mark Levin, of course, had to jump in and go after Megyn Kelly, stating that Megyn Kelly just using very inflammatory remarks at her. And it goes on, and she said, it's only cowardly if you aren't adding to Ben's bottom line, apparently. I want to know why Ben Shapiro won't exercise editorial control over the Daily Wire employees who are taking the same stance from you he called cowardly. If he is as courageous as everyone else claims, why was Megyn Kelly called out and not Michael Knowles or Matt Walsh? Looking forward to Ben and Bari's retraction. Again, Carl Higbee, the game of, quote, if you don't denounce the people I don't like, you are anti-Semitic, is getting really old, Mark. This is the tweet that I wanted to share with you guys. Mark Levin tweeted this earlier, just yesterday. Megyn Kelly is a disgusting fraud and hateful propagandist. She need not condemn Candace Owens. She is Candace Owens. More to come. Mark Levin, what's so funny about this this very sad, angry man is that he's just simply dying out along with mainstream cable television. As cable television dies out, so does Mark Levin, and he is just infuriated. There's truly, I think, a very hateful core to Mark Levin, where he genuinely just wants the worst for anybody that criticizes Israel. You might remember a few weeks back, there was a viral clip of him where he said, quote, "You don't think you're stupid. You think your stupid little podcast is going to change the world? Hell, not with me. Not if I can get in the way of it." Something to that effect, where he's just directly mocking people that try to change U.S. foreign policy towards Israel in a way that he doesn't like it. To people that truly put American interests above Israel, he is absolutely just off the rails, hateful man. And he has the gall to talk about Megyn Kelly being hateful. It's just so funny because everything that they say about people, it seems that they are. And now that they're getting the hate back at them, they're self-combusting. I swear there's some internal gears that are just going off inside of them, and they don't know what to do with themselves. Ben Shapiro's subscriber count is dropping. Megyn Kelly, Tucker Carlson, and Candace Owens are going up. People are over it. People are over this Israel first crowd. And genuinely, Ben Shapiro and Mark Levin are self-combusting because they don't know how to regain all of the subscribers they lost because they don't know what to do. Everybody is going in one direction. The river is flowing in one direction on Israel, and they refuse to have it go in that direction. So they are doing everything possible to try to shut down the flow of the water and have it go back the other direction, the first direction. And it's not working out. It's simply not working out, and they don't know what to do with themselves. If the Vice President of the United States, J.D. Vance, is going on stage at Turning Point USA and calling out Ben Shapiro by stating that those who come on stage to denounce other conservative commentators are not doing what Charlie Kirk would have wanted. If the Vice President of the United States is saying that to another fellow conservative, Ben Shapiro, then what's that say? What's so funny is that if you were watching that, what you would have also noticed is that Ben Shapiro stopped at every second he could throughout his speech. And the reason he stopped is because he waited for applause. He waited for people to applaud him, like genuinely every sentence. I don't know if I can stop it apart, show you guys.
What they say and what they do, and whether those things are morally decent or not. On a political level, do they foster freedom, justice, and prosperity? On a personal level, do they treat others as they would wish to be treated? Personal feeling is not a substitute for moral judgment. To take again the Candace Owens situation as an example, friendship with public figures who say or do evil things is not an excuse for silence on the matter. Politics is not the sisterhood of the traveling pants. Politics is about principle, and if you are...
So, I mean, he's just rambling, and what you'll notice is in the beginning when he called out Tucker Carlson, I don't have that exact moment saved, so I don't want to go through the 5-minute video to show you guys, but he'll wait for the applause. You'll hear booing within the audience, and then you'll hear a big overlay of applause come out of the audience, but it's just, this guy is so worried about the way things are being viewed by the general public. I truly feel like he tries to manipulate this, the way things are viewed in order for it to come off as if he's getting more support than he actually is. Candace Owens recently, she went after him and she stated that he spends a ridiculous amount of money on advertisers in order to self-inflate his numbers. I honestly 100% would believe that. The guy just seems like somebody, I don't know how he still has the audience that he does. He lost about 35,000 subscribers last month. I feel like that number should be a lot higher, but who knows? Anyways, things are changing. Things are changing. These people are self-combusting. They don't know what to do. And I'm enjoying it. I'm really enjoying it because they went around spreading hate for so long. And now they are losing support and they don't know how to go about it. So we'll see how things unfold moving forward. If you guys like this video, I'd appreciate it if you can click the subscribe button, give it a thumbs up as well to support my channel and help it reach more people. Otherwise, I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.